Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Challenge Cup Season 7 match. We have a hype one for you today between Chuckles501 and HollowLogic, two people that are pretty active in our community, so I'm really excited for this match. Your commentators for today are going to be Benjy and skyygoro. How are you two doing?
I'm doing pretty great. How are you doing, Benji?
I must admit, I'm excited. Don't pay too much attention to the best finish times. We were doing some digging and found out Chuckles' 17.5 minutes was actually an ice percent race, so we kind of don't need to worry about that. But the head-to-head stats are interesting. Generally, it's a matchup that Chuckles comes out on the winning side on. As you see, 30 wins, 4 ties, and compared to 6 wins for Hollow. Which is, again, if you look at the seedings for this as well, Chuckles is the 68th seed overall, and Hollow's 116. So again, you think on paper, I think Chuckles is the favourite, but Hollow is a player who is quite instinctual. I think when they get an idea in their head of how they think the seeds laid out, they will just go for it, and when they hit on it, absolutely they can beat anyone in this tournament, as they showed by coming out of the we'll call it the SGL group with 3 very good competitors in Zephyr, Cassinja, and Levi Belvedere. So it's a tough group to get out of, and to win that group, I think speaks to Hollow's ability.
Yeah, I can agree with you there. I've been watching Hollow for a long time, though I would say that his greatest strength is also his weakness. While
Yes, that is also true.
he does pick logic, he can also get pigeonholed into that logic. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we see a game 3 here. But Chuckles is a really tough opponent, so I'm really excited to see this.
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
If anybody doesn't know, your settings for today are Keyrings Anywhere, boss keys included, closed door time, adult start, and 1 chicken. What do you think about those settings, Benji?
Keyrings Anywhere is interesting because sometimes they're just on the way and it feels like you've almost not got a setting, but also you can have a weird situation where you're 3.5 hours in and light arrows are inside Ganon's castle and you can't for the life of you find a Ganon's castle keyring anywhere, and all of a sudden it's a terrible idea. Closed Door of Time has the potential to be really interesting. Generally, I feel like in 90% of the races I've seen Closed Door of Time, there's been Song of Time start, which is somewhat less ideal. It kind of reduces that a little bit. We are underway here, and we're going to get to see, Market Foolish, Frogs 2 dead, Market is still foolish, and Skullmask is dead as well.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't see any of the medallions.
Ahead,
I didn't see any of the medallions, it was way too fast. Okay, yeah.
I've never understood how people can just go bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, I literally have to immediately
filled in on the tracker now.
Yeah. I have to immediately put them down or I will forget. But, it is what it is. Right,
one of the things...
Go ahead.
Yeah, with the Closed Door of Time, Hollow picked Adult Start is kind of a little bit of a counterplay to that, because you've just got more, I think, options early for where Song of Time can be, which means that actually you kind of feel like you're not quite as maybe pigeonholed into a really deep Song of Time that you're going to have to complete a lot of the game for.
Yeah. Yeah, there is no path to Song of Time, I don't think. True.
I was expecting to see both runners go straight into Adult Kakariko because you can get the only Sphere 0 adult song there, which is in the windmill with the Vanilla Storms check. But Chuck is actually going to go up river here. I think he's going to try and see if he can get some more early hints. And yeah, there's the one in logic check here in the grotto, but you can also find this heart piece here, which looks like a blue pea, and the the one on the upper ledge as well.
Ooh.
Claim check is lens. That's
Oh.
no. I'm not sure I like that.
Don't worry, we'll start with Frog Eyeballs content. Alright.
Lens is one of the... I'll tell you what, actually, we definitely won't see anyone worry about picking that up, because I just remembered we had market hinted Foolish. So there's no TCG coming, so you can kind of just ignore that, because the only thing you need lens for in Logic is
Crossing. Yeah, that's true.
either the Treasure Chest game or to cross the wasteland, and both of these runners will be more than capable of crossing without the lens. But it's just something to know for the potential logical implications.
Yeah, so what we do have is Sun Song super early. That's really good. A lot of tech that you can do with Sun Song to reset yourself back to an entrance. Saves a lot of time. Wasteland is dead. Wasteland chest. Sorry, Sadie. Doesn't look like it then. And also remember that Hollow's internet is, yeah. So might not be able to see much on Hollow's side sometimes, but it tries its best. Yep, I guess we're not getting in it. Ooh, got something here in the graveyard. Bomb bag, that's free. Let's go to Dodongo's Cavern.
No reason not to go to Dodongo's. Even if it was a stone dungeon, you get a bomb bag early. There's some decent density in there. You get a hint as well for your troubles. As well, you know it's required because it's a medallion. It's the worst medallion, empirically. Light medallion gets you nothing except for help beating the game. But hey, it's one of your 5 required dungeons that we'll need to do with, obviously starting with the Spirit Medallion out of the way.
Yeah. I mean, progression is always the play, usually. 40's dead. 50's dead. Okay. And 30's sitting out there somewhere. This is an odd route through CAC. Everybody has their own way through CAC. Yeah, this could, like, the thing with starting adult, it depends on where exactly Song of Time is, or what it's locked behind. So, it's really hard to say at this point. I mean, I expect it to be pretty accessible. For content's sake, I would like it to not be accessible, but I would like to be muddied in logic, but, you know, it is what it is.
Chuckles was hopeful that he could maybe pick up a cheeky stick upgrade there, but it was not to be.
Yeah, I always check freestanding sticks. Always. I know some people just look past them, but I don't know, man. A stick upgrade is excellent. Like, yeah, you don't have to worry about buying or running low, so.
Yeah, you've got Deku as a medallion dungeon, so you know that you will find Kokiri Sword at some point, but Deku sticks are also just good, like, one of the best items in the game, behind only Deku Nuts, probably. Deku Nuts OP, to be honest.
Right. Probably gonna see Hollow pick up some spider hints and then check that grotto. In the center.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, after you check the Redead Grotto, the chances are you probably just go straight into DC as well with the bomb bag.
Yeah.
I kind of don't see why you wouldn't.
And I'm pretty sure Hollow is a never buy a shielder. So he's never gonna buy a shield.
Hollow's even got an emote for not buying a shield.
So
Chuckles is almost certainly going to buy a shield. The fact that they farmed 40 rupees in the big Po shop, I think tells you that. I personally, depending on what seed I'm playing, I am a conditional shield buyer. If I'm playing like a standard seed, I would absolutely prefer to buy a shield, I think. Especially with something like Stone Spirit, so you're not necessarily going to find a mirror shield. Or,
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be there somewhere, but it's, it's less likely to be hinted. If you're playing like a Blitz race, and by the way, Triforce Blitz Season 3 settings reveal stream this weekend. Keep your eye on the Silver Gauntlets. I'm very excited. But if you're playing like a really low path count, then you might think, you know what, I'm just gonna go. But if you'd budget, say, somewhere between 2.5 and 3.5 hours for a full seed, I'd probably say, you know what, I'm just gonna buy the shield early.
Yeah. So I played one Triforce Split Seed and it melted my mind. So I'm trying to learn logic myself, and I feel like that's a good step. So I'm probably gonna participate.
I must admit, I did it for Season 2. That's Hyrule Castle Fairy is bomb chews. So honestly, if you're in the area for hints, I'd maybe consider just spending 1 bomb to get 10 shoes. That's a pretty good deal to me.
Yeah. Guess that chest was nothing. Couldn't see. Just lagged a little bit.
Yeah, the fact that he didn't pick it up tells me that it was nothing. Hollow utilizing the fact that the bridge doesn't quite the steps don't quite work in the way you expect. Basically, it's like, are there 2 explosions at the base, at the back, within a certain time frame, and it kind of doesn't necessarily matter how close they are.
Yeah, that's another thing I need to practice. I don't really understand how that works. A lot of people just say yeah, it just works. It's the explanation.
How does it work? Yeah. It works. Okay, that's good. That's good enough for me. There you are. There's Chuckles buying a shield and getting a nice discount. I say a nice discount. I don't know how much it is. 10 rupees.
10 rupee discount. Let's go. All right. It looks like instead of somebody predicted that Chuckles might go field, but gonna check Rufio here, and I expect them to go to DC before field.
Yeah. So, and get some of that money back. Interesting that Hollow did not pick up that skull there on the webbing, deciding that actually, you know what, I'm just gonna keep myself an extra bomb. We've had 40 and 50 hinted dead, so it's a little bit out of your mind. There'll be a 30 hint somewhere, because there always is. There might be 20.
Yeah, 20 can be hinted sometimes, yeah. Ooh, we had something big in the bombable wall, but we have something in bomb bag chest.
Vanilla bomb bag, vanilla bomb bag, vanilla bomb bag.
Double defense. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, early in a seed, double defense. Nice. Definitely you'll take that. Not necessarily the big chest you want, but it's better to find it now than, you're in hard for strength 3 or whatever, and then, you get baited into the big chest, and it's just double defense when you've beat most of the seed anyway.
Yeah.
Works well for Hollow, given that they won't buy a shield.
Oh, that was pretty cool. I don't think I've seen that.
What, the peak?
Not the peak, but what Hollow just did there with the bombs. So he blew up the wall while simultaneously hitting the last eye. I have not seen that method. That was really cool.
Yeah, it's this thing you can see similarly in the with the compass chest, is that you'll try and explode to blow up the bombable wall there, the mud wall, while the cutscene's going for the stairs to come down. Basically, because you're just saving yourself a little bit of time.
All right, it's time to dupe bombs. I love this trick. Free 10. There we go. It's so easy to do. Basically, when you don't pick up the bombs, it detects the flag of picking up the bombs does not detect. So you go out of the loading zone back into the loading zone, and you can just open up the pot for another 5 of bombs. It's really cool, really good tech, really helpful if you're low on bombs in DC. Oh,
And another biggie. Nice.
well, I mean, that's quad damage on Volvagia if we don't one cycle.
It's path to Bongo. It's not path to Bongo.
Well, I wish.
Imagine. It does literally the only applications it has is it does extra damage on Volvagia, and it makes Bongo behave in a different way. We'll try and kind of crack the ice on his other hand. It doesn't really, ice arrows don't really have any major use. We've not had blue fire arrows enabled, which would allow you to do things such as melt red ice, and also it burns the mud walls here in DC, but that's not in Logic. Just standard ice arrows, which Majora's Mask, great. Ocarina of Time, not it, Chief. And the game even knows this because one of the gossip stones actually says they say that the final prize of Gerudo Training Ground is underwhelming, giving its difficulty.
Yeah.
You know what? They're not necessarily wrong.
Spirit Temple Keyring on King Dodongo's Heartbeast. That is, Hey, you know what? Less Spirit Key logic today. How about it?
Yeah,
just a lot
Spirit
less.
Key logic is not a thing in Keyrings. This is something that actually makes going into DC here a better play. I think it's a good play anyway because it's progression, and if you've got progression, you can do it. That just makes sense to me. But
Yep.
Excuse me. Yeah, with the Keyrings, none of the other adult dungeons are completable, even if you have the item loadout, because you need the keyring. Boss keys are included on the Keyrings as well, so you can't just be like, oh, well, I've not got the keys, but the boss key's not included, so I can just go straight through. It's not boss keysy. The boss keys are on those Keyrings. So any of the other adult dungeons, you wouldn't be able to kind of do much in. You would be able to do like the first area in the majority of them, but not something that they have to worry about. Hollow nailing that bomb throw, very good.
What's crazy about it, Fox, is that Hollow picked keyrings, but he said he doesn't like keyrings. So,
It's one of those things where, like, I find the drafting strategy of S7 genuinely really interesting. Like, are you picking settings that you feel play to your strengths? Settings that you feel play to your opponent's weaknesses? Settings that, maybe you're not as strong at, but maybe you enjoy playing a little bit more, or maybe you kind of go around I feel like Hollow generally has embraced chaos quite a lot in his drafting strategy, and he's kind of picked things which, even if they're not his favourites, they just kind of, sometimes they can kind of add an extra degree of, Hover Boots will take those, extra degree of randomness into the mix, and
you can go ahead and pick up Bolero while we're at it.
oh yeah, we can. That is a really nice find in that case. Just small on the hammer locked or strength 2 locked side of the maze. Like in a match like this where Hollow's the underdog, kind of A, according to the seedings, and B, because Chuckles took game 1.
He feels that, you know what, actually adding this extra degree of randomness into the pool probably helps me because it increases the chance that I'll find something that Chuckles misses. Like, I think that's the theory, but at least that's what he said in his chat. He said, the theory was like, it's not my favourite, but I think it gives me extra outs, which makes sense.
We've got a bonus song. Yeah, we have a horse. We found our horse in the volcano.
And generally that's not where I'd keep a horse, but if it was up to me, I wouldn't keep horses anywhere, so, take that with a pinch of salt.
I feel like I saw ZFG do a glitch where you can take Epona anywhere, but you just start floating in the air.
Oh my, I mean, A, that sounds like absolutely the sort of thing ZFG would do, and B, absolutely, of course, it doesn't surprise me that can happen. People say that OOT is a very broken game. There's backup lake hints here, this is interesting.
Yeah, this could be powerful, depending on what it is. KF to Volvagia.
We know it's not hover boots because we've got those. normally you'd expect, okay, hammer is probably the main culprit. We know it's not going to be a hook shot unless there's a key required or a boss key on Pierre or something like that.
Oh,
There's the claim check to get the lens you don't want.
yeah.
Fortress
my
is
God.
foolish. That's nice. So, but I had a thought and I've lost it.
Is that choose? What is that? Choose? No, it's a... Okay, recovery arc.
The one thing that he's not going to check the hit at the bottom of the wall, at least not until he goes back. Song of Storms on Burning Cat. So I think that's good info for Chuckles because it means he knows now that he's not. He doesn't have to find 3 dungeons to Ice Change and get that Song of Time. At this point, it's reduced to on the minuet check, so some Mido skipping might be incoming.
Fire. It's got to be fire. It's got to be on Prelude, I think,
Yeah,
at this point.
I feel like that's the most likely. Or there's also the option that it's in the Composer Grave and you're going to find Zelda's Lullaby somewhere early.
That's also true.
I've remembered the point I had, which was that one of the things that you also get with these settings is that you've got more potential items to be hinted path because it can be path for the keyrings.
Oh, you know what I just noticed? Chuckles opted to do back of Lake Hansen, did not get those hover boots, so won't have horse. But that's okay, they'll get it eventually. Graveyard to KD, I wonder why.
Wow, jeez.
Thanks, game.
Oh, hello. Fire keyring in the open grotto.
Oh, very well done. I don't know when, that is 8 keys for Chuckles.
With any of the iron boots, okay,
Do
we've
we
got
have
water
both
as
boots? What the hell?
medallion. That's fine. Iron boots I don't necessarily hate seeing here. Yeah, with either of the key settings, Keysy or Keyrings, it makes as soon as you've got dungeons available, it makes them really powerful to kind of prioritize because it's all items, right? Or if it's not an item, it's a keyring, and you're gonna want that keyring, right? It's basically another major item, so it really strengthens going to dungeons and pushing them as soon as you can. A, because more often than not they're progression, that's just math. And B, because even if they're not, there's just so much item density there.
Yeah, also really nice Mido skip by Hollow.
I really hate a naked Mido skip, but to do, that is, I appreciate when people can do it well.
Yeah. Ooh, that's bad.
I did say that dungeons were good. I was mostly right. Jabu is still bad.
Lord Banana, nice. Oh, there goes internet.
Banana. Chuckles is going to finish clearing out field here, and then I wonder if surely he'll probably just go up to then probably start climbing the mountain. So he's just decided to get a route of field in early. I think maybe he feels that like this is something that Hollow probably won't check unless he sees a path for it. Well, there's a tunic. Lab dive
t-shirt. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll take the dry cleaning. And
oh my god!
As well.
Lake lab diving's dead.
Yeah, field turned out to be a very fruitful kind of jaunt here for Chuckles.
Yeah, we can logically cross Wasteland. Now it's very much in play for Song of Time to be across the Wasteland as well.
Yep, well, I was thinking, can we? And we can indeed. We've got Goron City to Bongo. Well, that's the hover boots. Thank you very much. Yeah, we can cross the bridge into Gerudo Fortress with a Epona. We can cross the River of Sand with the hover boots, and we've got lenses on Vigoran, and we've got magic as well. So absolutely Wasteland crossings available. There's Nocturne.
Out of logic, but very nice to have.
Yeah, we absolutely need that with shadow shadow required. We're going to see what the path is. Probably see what the path in Kokiri Forest is here.
Whee! I love that.
I love that strat. It's so good. It's a strength. You were probably hoping to pull hammer there, to be honest, but strength gets you up fire, presuming that you have the keys to be able to do it, which you do because it's keyrings.
Yep. Matter of fact, I expect Hollow's going to do field after they get hammer, so they'll have that keyring. They'll have hammer. Hopefully, this is hammer here. Might be straightforward, or it could be nasty. Let's see. Oh!
Yeah, that was strength.
Well. How about that? Shooting the sun is dead. That's another lake gone.
Yeah, with that field path to Morpher hint, it's gonna now put field in Hollow's mind, so it's gonna do it now, and that means that you can find A, the magic, or B, the fire keyring. One of those is path somehow. So magic would say, okay, is there something in shadow that we need potentially?
Benji, I think hammer is in fire temple.
Ooh. Ooh, hello, it could be, couldn't it?
Oh, Chuckles has 2 bombs and a dream.
F this Goron in particular. Yeah, I think there's also a decent chance that there's, because we've got iron boots, there's a decent chance there's a hook shot somewhere in Fire Temple as well, and the fire keys are path to Morpher to get a hook.
Yeah. I mean,
Shuffle, are you not going to check? Oh, he's going to go into the shop.
What are we, bombs?
Oh,
yep.
buy bombs.
Yep. Looking for the best deal. Perusing. Good purchase. Excellent.
No notes.
There's the key ring for
So
Hollow.
the routing's going to work out a little bit better for Chuckles, I think, in the end, because they're going to be able to, because they've got the keys, and so while they're here, they can just go straight into Fire Temple as opposed to Hollow, who's going to have to backtrack there a little bit.
Yeah, that will be, that will be a little bit of a problem for Hollow. I agree.
I'm also, I'm not sure whether Hollow will check the hints at the back of the lake.
Hard to say. I mean, those hints, some runners just don't do that. Like, at all.
But then I have also seen, is he gonna, he might cross here, you know, actually. I think that's the...
I can see it, honestly. I
Looking
would
for
clear
time.
field before you commit to GTG personally.
Yeah. Yeah, I would as well, because we know that the magic's here. Maybe he's just using opponent so he can move, so he can get across field a little bit quicker. That's also an
And
option.
yeah, you do have to cross. That's one. Oh, I think they're just sending it. Fair. Fair enough. Hopefully they don't forget Bolda. The Bolda of Destiny.
Nice. Well done, Chuckles. Just backflipping all the way over that skull.
Oh, I know, guys. I know crossing is hard required. Don't even worry. I understand that, and that's why I understand that they're gonna send it. 100% understand. The boys!
Love a visit to the boys.
Oh, this might... You got double defense. It's gonna take a while to void. Back up. Fire Temple to Goma?
I feel like Hollow probably is wishing he was in Fire Temple right now, which is not a place anyone wants to find themselves.
We have here Stick. Pick it up! How dare you? Yeah, Spire Temple calls for Chuckles. Will Chuckles answer?
Yeah, confirmation that the final chest of the GTG is dead.
Yep. Oh, okay. Okay, Hollow's just gonna sit underwater. That's still 30 seconds, though. That's... I understand. Oh, that was Zor's turn. I thought that was a recovery yard, but yeah.
Well, we've got both tunics now. We've seen the wet t-shirt and we've seen the dry cleaning as well. Although I can't remember where the Goron tunic was. Chuckles is just going to void himself out. I think because he realised it was actually quicker to get back down there by doing that.
It was an intentional F, but F's in the chat for Hollow.
Nah, he just wanted to spend a bit more time with the boys.
The boys! I need somebody to make a meme of Link posing in front of the boys and it being like a mixtape album.
So often, people will deliberately get caught so they can peek the chest on the fortress roof from when you get out of jail. But we know fortress is foolish. Mm-hmm. So Chuckles can do it as well when they get there. But Hollow's just going to go straight in. That's definitely nothing.
I must have missed the fortress hint. Thank you, trackers.
It was somewhere.
Yeah, he can't get thrown into jail. He's gonna get yeeted back into Valley if you don't have a hook shot, so you gotta be careful.
Also true, I'd forgotten about that.
Everybody share your energy with Hollow's internet. Yeah, I didn't know we were watching a PowerPoint presentation today.
Yeah, not so much as how many frames per second, but how many seconds per frame. This is... I totally get us.
Also, guys, I'm just joking. Like, I'm not making fun of Hollow. It's just... I know Hollow, such a great dude. This internet is just not good.
Come oh my god, let's go! We thought Fire Temple would be good. So far, it's just had a little bit of love. Actually, that's a decent amount of love.
Chuckles, you have to free at least one of my family. At least one.
Though.
That's how you win. I mean, that's pretty free when you're trying to climb. So yeah, Hollow is crossing. Pianok, how dare you? Don't contradict me.
Yeah, to be fair, we'll just beat the snake and then the Gorons will free themselves. It'll be fine.
That's fair. That's a fair point, but still do it anyway. Do it anyway because it brings you luck.
It's the equivalent. It's the OOTR equivalent of playing Super Metroid and saving the animals, right? You're just doing it to flex.
Yeah.
I think that was nothing in the shortcut chest.
Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Chuckles is running a little low on bombs here.
Everybody be mindful. Sadie's doing like 14 things at once. You're doing a good job, Sadie. We love you. Oh, that was a good cross by Hollow.
I find going forward a lot harder than going backwards.
Yeah, it really is. Okay, 2 dead chests there.
So far, Fire Temple's been pretty disappointing. I mean, it's Fire Temple. It's always pretty disappointing. But, like, given that it could well be on path to Morpha, and it's definitely path to Goma. It's
Yeah,
probably
it's
not what
Song
you
of
wanted
Time.
to see. There's a big
So that's
at
hard
least.
required. Hammer. Bow. So, I mean, that could just mean Hammer's still in fire because we can get further.
Yeah, that's the thing with keys, is that you can get, as soon as you've got the keyring, you can get as far as you want.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to check Pierre because we haven't set Scarecrow, and even if we had set Scarecrow, we don't have a hookshot yet. 30's dead as well, that's nice to know.
Yep.
The Bow Temple, the bow could be path to Morpha, it's possible, either because the torches chest, it could hard require a bow. It's unlikely, but it's possible. Or alternatively, the Song of Time.
Oh, Hollow's just going child. Interesting.
Yeah, there could also be something in. You know what? I doubt it is the bow because I've just remembered that there's keyrings. So it's not even like, oh, the boss key's going to be on the.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
The central bow target, because. Although actually, it could still be the key there, right? Because you can get that without any keys. You can change the water level, and then yeah, there's obviously a big chest on the highest score on. Why wouldn't there be?
Yeah. I mean, that's good information. That's good information to have, honestly. It's like if you do have to come back, at least it might not be for nothing, but who knows? I'm sorry to interrupt you, my friend. What were you saying?
I was saying that, like, Fire Temple's directly path. It could well be path to Morpha. You're clearing as much out of this as you can while you're here. Because again, it's been hinted, but also the more something. I'm coming again. The more path items are in a location, the more chance it has of being hinted path.
Yeah. So I'm starting to wonder if maybe Hammer could just be in like one of the child lock Kokiri checks. Ooh, there's magic. Hollow already crossed, so it doesn't really matter. Took the initiative.
Yeah, remembering to check the Boulder of Destiny. Very good.
You spelled boulder wrong. It's the boulder.
I feel like I'm too English to say that properly.
It's fair, my friend.
And yes, I know it's cringe as well. I can only apologise.
Alright, Vanilla Hammer, please. Thank you. Oh! Hold!
Pause.
Hold, chat. Hold.
I'm holding. I'm holding.
It's a hook! Oh my god. That is disgusting.
On the one hand, I don't love that. On the other hand, I think that pretty much confirms that your path to... Oh no, Chuckles! Oh, he's going to go all the way back up. That pretty much confirms that your path to Morph in Hyrule Field is the fire keyring and not the magic, because you need the fire keyring to get the hook, to get that hook shot, and of course you're not beating Morpha without both hook shots. Chuckles, don't bail here. There's a big...
They don't have hammer. They don't have hammer. They need hammer.
Oh, of course you do. Of course you do. And
okay, Chuckles is having a think.
Yeah. Also thinking, you know what, I can set Scarecrow, but you need to set that as child first.
Maybe nature called. Okay, no. Okay.
Let's just having a think.
Ooh. Are we going water? Maybe? No. Okay. Nothing in... Oh, what was the song in... Was it Minuet? One opponent song?
I think it was Minuet, yeah.
Okay. Ooh, ZL. Very nice. Songs are hard. Always remember, chat.
True.
Is it just me or do, like, top runners just burn through bombs so much? I feel like if I get under 10 bombs, I start to panic.
Yeah, so I think part of that is kind of knowing precisely how many bombs you need for what you're about to come up. Like, you don't necessarily want to buy bombs if you don't have to. A, because it depletes money you might need for something else, and B, because it's time loss.
But good runners, they kind of say they'll have in that. Okay, I want to check these grottos on the way. Just how many bombs I need. Maybe you give yourself 1 or 2 extra in case you stuff it up.
Okay. I wonder if Chuckles would dip GTG. No, they'll cross desert first. There's no reason not to. There's really not. Ganon's castle is foolish. Okay, no weird Ganon's castle logic, everybody. Unfortunate. Ganon's keyring completely dead.
So we know we're not going to need a strength 3 hunt. That's good.
Yeah.
Well,
OGC is still on the table.
yeah, I just remembered.
The hope is the hope is that we just don't need strength 3 entirely, but
I mean, the hope is that you don't even need strength 2, right? Because spirit's
Yeah.
a stone.
oh come on, we need some content. I mean, and technically, if we get Requiem here, we did not. Bolero is a good song that gets Hollow back to fire super quick.
He's gonna go for the flame storage here.
Yep. 2 backflips. Oh,
One side hop.
Nice.
Off you go.
oh,
You got
Okay.
it.
worth it.
Rewarded. Chuckles is gonna dip into GTG.
I like it. Oh. Bottle. Rush ice. Kidding, don't rush ice.
Chuckles can check things here. He can't do anything. Oh, there's a big
Ooh.
chest on the right side.
That's time locked. Well, and
That
left
is-
as well.
Mm-hmm. Don't know where the keyring's gonna show up, but he's gonna check the BMOS as well. Maybe with the hookshot go through and check the hammer lock check. And clear out that room.
Yep. Also, I know that forest is a stone, but it is in logic. Did have a strength lock hook, essentially, in Kokiri Forest. Hammer could be in forest. Well, my dream is that Hammer is possibly still in fire, but you know.
It can't. Oh, it could be on Pierre. That is a possibility. Yeah. Go all the way up to get the hook shot on the hammer chest. Go. Scarecrow settings.
Yeah.
Hollow setting the first part of Scarecrow. So yeah, you could have to go all the way up 5 to get your hammer, to go all the way to get your hook shot, to get your hammer on Pierre, to go back up. Yeah, not very nice, but it's possible.
Dude, there is something wrong with my brain. I'm like, we're not getting any keys. And I'm like, oh my god, it's Keyrings. Keep forgetting. Good fish by Hollow. Getting those chow checks out of the way. Hello. Well, that's a solid refund. I want to quit. Yeah, I guess Hammer could be in water as well. Ooh. A lot of nasty options. And then... yeah, it's either a hook or a bow. I think... oh, it looks like I lost my fellow commentator. Oh, okay, we're back. Yeah, but we do know that that can't be hammered because it's hammer lock, so... Hey, Chuckles continues in GTG. Man, Fire Temple is extremely powerful in these settings. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's... once you get the keyring, it's just so open for the most part. Nothing in GTG yet. Not a whole lot. Very key locks right now. Would be funny to find a keyring in the next couple checks to GTG. The key's just hanging out in dungeon. It has happened before. Oh. Is Hollow just now checking the medallion? What an absolute Chad. 45-minute medallion check. Everybody, my co-commentator is having a little bit of internet issues, so he will be back soon. So, oh, there's a water temple keyring. Go into water! Oh, man. Water looking very interesting right now. Oh, man. Wait until you have ZL. Yeah, good point. Yep, this is the Goron show. Hopefully I can take you guys through. Yeah, it looks like Hollow's getting back at Lake Hints as well. Very powerful, very strong. Hence, so they understand. Hollow may... yep, going straight to fire. Unfortunately, we won't have hammer yet. We'll have to win. We'll have to hope that... oh, are we seeing Adult Valley? Oh, please. Come on, Chuckles. Come on.
He's going for it.
1, 2, side hop. Pause. Quick boots. Jump attack. Clean. Let's go.
Rip.
All for that fat Deku nut.
Hey, nut grade. Don't be slagging off the nut grade.
What an absolute legend. Oh. Oh. They missed. Oh, that's unfortunate. He did scum back to GTG.
Yeah, it means that he's not going to keep that nut grade he earned.
Sad.
Very sad.
Also,
maybe even a little bit mad.
You did miss water keyring in GTG. I think that's about it, though.
Ooh, whereabouts?
It was in the chest above the middle chest, so the ceiling chest. It was bow locked actually.
Yeah,
Oh
I was going to say the bow locked one, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously we don't have keys to get to the other one. Fire Temple to Goma. So Chuckles, you definitely want to be in fire after you in the not too distant future, which I think you knew anyway, but. And Chuckles will probably save Scum straight away.
No. Oh, stick. Darn.
Yeah, not if it was the stick grade, he might have kept it, but.
Hmm. So we're seeing Hollow cover a bit of Chuckles' ground. Unsure where Chuckles is. Well, they're gonna cross. They're gonna cross the desert next.
100% you cross.
Curious where they go after that, though. Oh, nice hovers gainer.
This also, like, why is Fire Temple path? Why is the Fire Keyring potentially path to Morpher? It could be because that's your only bow available, and you need the bow to get the Water Temple Keyring.
Yep.
Again, it is also just satisfied by the hookshot being in Fire Temple, right?
Absolutely,
But
yeah.
Still, more options is never a bad thing.
No.
This is why this is another thing of Chuckles' routing working out maybe a little bit more nicely, is that he's been able to pick up the bow already, which means while he was over here, he was able to there was more incentive for him to have a look through GTG.
Yeah. Also, HollowLogic will not buy a shield. Even the heat death of the universe would not stop him from not Hollow will never buy a shield. You will never see
Why would you buy a shield when you'll just find one eventually, even though you never open, even though at this point you're not opening small chests? I would buy a shield.
Yeah, I like having the security of a shield and power crouch stabs.
God, yes, I'd be useless without it. People saying, but you're useless with it. That's not the point we're discussing here. They're not wrong, but it's. We'll move on. Hollow's getting the bow. Did they go and set Scarecrow as adult? They set it as child.
I don't remember seeing that. Maybe? Chat, can you confirm? Yes, they did. Thank you, Kenra.
Okay, so there is going to be something on Hollow's side that we've not seen from Chuckles.
I could see Chuckles going Forest Temple next, Sadie. Yeah. I don't think it would be Alarum. Oh, that bubble. That bubble, just always.
Menace to society.
The amount of runners that get hit by that is just absurd. And I'm in that group.
Is it like nothing on the right hand? I was also pretty sure that it was a gold rupee on top of the arch.
Looks like it, yeah. There's a 30 hint for Chuckles. What do we have here?
Hollow's opening himself up the shortcut.
Oh, good,
I think this
good
is
call.
good. Yeah, we didn't see Chuckles do that because they knew it was a small key. Not a small key. They knew it was a small chest. Put my brain back in, but
yeah,
it'll help Hollow because we know we need to double dip here.
Yeah. Are they not going up to Pierre? Oh, they don't
With
have
one
hook.
hook
My
shot,
bad.
my brother.
Yeah. Listen.
Like, because I was thinking the
I forgot
exact
where it
same
was.
thing.
I forgot where
In
it
which
was.
case, doing that just to set the just to open the shortcut. Chuckles thinking about water and then deciding against it.
They'll open up the door. I mean, deciding against water, I completely understand.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out how many checks you can do without keys.
Alright, Chuckles.
1, 2,
You gotta play at the altar.
3, 4.
You gotta play at the altar, my guy. Yep.
There we go. Yeah, honestly, you can still do quite a lot in water without any keys.
I think there's a couple checks, yeah.
You can do map, compass, torches. You can do the bow chest.
Chuckles didn't have a lullaby, so yeah.
Oh, you course he doesn't have lullaby. You are so right. In which case, there's only 2 checks you can do.
You forgot lullaby. I forgot hook. We're learning.
We're good at our jobs.
Yep.
Yep.
We got chat here, so got it. You can definitely do Dark Link, and Dark Link is very in logic with that keyring. So, I mean, water is a really good option, honestly. Oh man, gross.
I forgot that he picked up the keyring, which I'm going to blame on not seeing the fact that he picked up the keyring.
Alright, Hollow going to beat the Flare Dancer, gonna get the gross hook shot.
Chuckles not going to pick up the 10 bomb shoes from Hyrule Castle Ferry because he doesn't have Zelda's lullaby. Think before you speak, Benj. That's a good idea. It's also weird to see flare dancers done without hammer.
Yeah.
What is this, vanilla?
Yeah, Talon did have a 20 pack, so don't have to worry about that 10 pack. I did kind of blank Lon Lon Ranch for a little bit, but I did see the song and the 20 pack of shoes.
Chuckles is going to be seeing those very shortly.
Yep.
I imagine he probably plays Minuet out of here.
Yeah.
Chuckles, you're going to be tight. I think he's fine.
Oh, we're good. Oh. Whoops. Try again.
Yeah, it's annoying, but it's not that. You don't lose too much from it. It's not like he dropped all the way down.
Alright. Alright, hook shot for Hollow.
Choose.
Disgusting. Alright, here we go. And Hollow get the jump. Nice.
Yeah, he's going to go back and check Pierre now because he can.
And we're going to check Pierre. Something
So
that
this is-
Chuckles did not do.
No,
And
because
couldn't.
Yeah, he'd not been child yet because he didn't have Song of Time. There's your Minuet.
I mean, if Hammer is here on Pierre, that is super good for Hollow.
Or he's remembering that he didn't set adult Scarecrow.
He didn't? Somebody said they did. Chat, you have failed us. He did go adult leg, but I guess he forgot Pierre.
Was he here in his adult one because he was using it to get to GTG?
Yeah. Actually, no, I think he did lake after he crossed the desert.
He's got Bolero, so
Yeah.
he can get back to fire, and he opened the shortcut as well. But I think while he's here, he's gonna clear out the other checks. Go on to Bongo, which we knew. In fact, we've seen all these hints. Stick grade on the Goron Pop.
Come on, Hollow's internet.
It was weird because where it froze, he'd played the first half of his Scarecrow song, which is just the first half of Bolero.
I hope we could at least see the item.
What is he doing?
We're seeing a slideshow of climbing Lake Hylia Tower. Okay, we're back. $5.
Junk. We know that there's nothing. There's the dry cleaning. We know that there's nothing in the lab dive because it was hinted. It's a singular Deku stick. And he's gonna go and check adult fishing while he's here.
Yeah. I mean, the seed is very open right now.
Yeah, you can go into
so many
a lot
places.
of the dungeons.
You could go
Although
forest, you could go
clear them.
water. There's just so many things you could do right now. And this is why I hate fishing. And avoid lake entirely. OT is prelude. Ugh. Unfortunate.
Well, as a child, you've got Serenade, so that's not so bad. And as an adult, you can just save quit.
Yeah.
Also, add Heidi and Loach into settings, you cowards.
Pebble of Pain. Alright, well, we're at the happy 1 hour mark, everybody. I'd like to give a shout out to all our volunteers. Bot? Hello? Bot? Bot?
Well, the runners, you can see their Twitch handles on screen. It's Chuckles501 and HollowLogic. Tobias is just trying to kick the bot into gear. I highly recommend you give both of them a follow. Excellent runners, and they run a variety of settings as well. I'm sure you'll be able to see them run League, and maybe some interest in Trifle Split Season 3 after the settings get revealed on Sunday. See you there.
Alright. Our trackers for today, we have Prince Sidon, we have Blue Roses. Prince Sidon, thank you so much. Blue Roses, thank you for taking down notes. And we also have Shannock. Wait, Blue Roses is tracking. Shannock's the note taker. Joining me in the commentary booth, Benjy. Very nice to have you, my friend. Restreamer is Sadie the Sweetest. And again, we did shout out our runners. Thank you so much to the volunteers. Without you, we could not do this. Very appreciated.
Yeah, thanks for chopping it up in the commentary booth with me. It's been a fun seed so far. Had some interesting quirks. It was an interesting position for Song of Time, which, hey, with Closed Door of Time, you take that. It's much better than just starting with Song of Time like you always do. This also definitely confirms that it is the strength that is Path for Fire Temple. because the only other check we've not seen in Kakiri Forest is the Storms Grotto, and Storms is on Burning Kakariko, which is behind Fire Temple.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna see well today. Just have a hunch. Plus, you need the keyring if there's a check behind it.
Oh,
yeah. Big shout out for Tobias for restarting bot. Appreciate you, Tobias. Tobias, best friendo.
A real Saturday? I thought it was Sunday. Well, shows what I know. This is why chat's here to point me.
One of the days that starts with S.
Right, weekends are the same. Oh, it is Saturday. Well, that's annoying. I'm not here. Maybe that's why I thought it was Sunday, because I assumed that they wouldn't do me dirty like this.
Well, I'm looking forward to try it.
I'm very excited.
Any day ending in Y.
Chuckles making the use of the 20 choose Talon gave him.
Shooting Sun repeat.
Blood.
Yeah. Alright, so Hollow's gonna be hard locked, unfortunately. But, maybe they'll get bailed out and find something here? Nah. Unfortunate.
Yeah, there's still bits he can do with the iron boots and a hook shot.
Yeah, you do have dragon chest, yeah.
You can do central pillar by shooting the torch from the middle level. Why would you want to do central pillar is a different question. But it's in logic because you've got a Zora tunic as well.
Yep. Ooh. Looks like Chuckles is gonna check Daddy Dompe and collect some skulls on the way. Oh, Hollow, you can just use your hover boots, my guy.
You say Daddy Dampe. Is there any evidence that he has children?
No, but he's daddy.
Okay, no further questions.
Let's go. I've converted another one.
Interesting that Chuckles didn't go and pick up the skull on the ladder, because he's got bomb shoes, so we can do it.
Yep. Oh man.
And he's being very liberal with those bomb shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't really need bomb shoes in general. Got a nice bomb bag. Oh yeah, this. Right. Strength lock, hover boots locked. What do we have here? Nothing.
Womp womp.
Ooh. Disappointing water temple.
Central pillar beckons.
Yeah.
Time for Dampe's totally ethical grave digging tour.
Aww. 50 rupees. Alright,
You can do it
Hollow.
from the slope. Oh no, that's during daytime. You can activate the Zelda's Lullaby trigger to open the grave from surprisingly far away. But I think it only works like child daytime. Which is sad.
Alright, this was Bolero, right? Yes. I just looked at my own tracker. Alright, did Hollow's got 30 seconds to clean house.
He should be fine.
Didn't pick up that wet t-shirt.
He did not pick up the wet t-shirt.
Pretty clean, honestly.
Yeah.
Alright, what do we got here? Show us potato salad. Oh, keyring? Oh?
Pause.
Forest Temple.
I think that is not the keyring he was hoping for.
He's going. He's sending it.
He's got the full forest kit, so you've got the keyring. It's really good density.
Yeah. Luckily, that's not going to punish Chuckles for missing flame storage. But it is a check that will be noodling on them. Don't worry, Hammer's on Phantom Ganon, everybody. Relax.
Is it, though?
Oh? Come on, Hollow's internet. I don't know what that item's gonna be. Oh, no.
This will be Chuckles setting Scarecrow.
Hollow, close your window. You're letting the bandwidth out. A scale.
It's Baseball's favorite item. Let's go.
Is that their first skull? No way.
Now that's Hollow.
I would just not do skulls at that point. I would just full commit to never picking one up. That's true. Hollow doesn't like shields or skulls.
But honestly, that was pretty slick.
Yeah. I feel like he's learned all the shieldless strats.
Oh, 100%.
Alright, we go deeper in the forest. I wonder how far Hollow is willing to go. Into Stone Forest.
Until he finds something good, and if he doesn't find anything good,
You could do 3 key forest here. Technically, I don't know if Hollow knows that. I am rarely right, Blue Roses. I am rarely correct.
It will be interesting to see if Hollow doesn't find anything early, if they continue to push through with it, or whether they get a little bit spooked and think, you know what? Like, I've done the courtyard, I've not found anything, I don't want to push deeper. Or you just find something on the map chest.
Bottle. Cool. Not doing 3 key. Fair. It is a difficult trick. Oh?
Oh my word. We did speak about this earlier. If you get double magic, nice. So that absolutely confirms that it is the fire keys that are path to Morpha, which we suspected they were, given that there was a hookshot in Fire Temple. It qualified that. Especially because we needed to be in water, we needed to get into Water Temple to get the forest keys. Although actually you didn't need any forest keys for that. Ignore me.
Alright, and Hollow continues. There's the IGC hint. Foolish. No key shenanigans, as pointed out earlier.
Interesting Chuckles playing Nocturne. Is he maybe thinking about, I'll check the archery game, and then I'll go to Lake, set the other half of my Scarecrow, and then walk back up to Fire Temple?
Yeah. I could see them going forest, but they don't have the keyring. Alright, so we're in the strength room. Trying, now there's 5.
Yep, this is go to lake, set Scarecrow, clear out the adult lake checks while you're there as well.
Yep.
And I doubt he dips water, to be honest. When he knows he's got Fire Temple that he can get Pierre in, but I guess he might be thinking, do I really want to go back to Fire Temple just to check Pierre? Probably not until I've got a hammer.
No, you definitely go into water right here. You're right here. Like there'd be like you do have Bolero, but you're at lake. There's just
You've
no
got all
reason.
your keys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do as much as you can without actually killing Morpher, because it's the one thing you can't do.
Okay, nothing in forest yet. This could be make or break for Hollow, because imagine Chuckles not going to forest and it's like a 20-minute commitment. So, though, I don't know. Like, if Longshot is in water or something, which it could be.
Hollow's just gonna keep pushing.
Yeah. I don't mind it at all. I mean, if there is something in here, that is good for Hollow. Though I wish they would check some of the brown chests for a shield.
You know that's not happening.
No, I do know that's not happening. Alright. I'm pretty sure it's his dream to beat Ganon without power crouch steps.
Just a small chest.
Yep.
Chuckles might check that big chest in GTG.
Could.
I'm not sure why else you'd get a Pona for just that one short stretch.
Yeah. I mean, and Chuckles is the only one that has that GTG knowledge, so...
Yeah, Hollow's not set foot in there. He will need to, because he's not going to beat the game without it.
Yeah.
Okay, Kwai. And he's back on the horse. I think he's gonna...
No, Top Pilot was in water in Central Pillar.
That's one Poe down. That's Hannibal done and dusted.
Also, sorry if I mispronounced. It's,
Love that lag when you kill the first Stalfo.
it is
Sorry, go ahead.
It is so impressive how good he is with shieldless. Crazy. I'm impressed. Alright, back into GTG Chuckles goes. Time lock check, possibly important here.
Here's the blue Poe for Hollow. Howlin' Mad
Mhm.
Murdoch.
Nothing in forest. Really unfortunate.
It's not quite paid out so far for Hollow, but that doesn't mean that it won't.
Yeah. Alright.
There's still the fallen ceiling room, the basement, and Phantom Ganon.
Yeah.
Even if we know that there's nothing worthwhile on OOT because it's a prelude.
Alright, what do we got here? Oh! And we continue in GTG.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, man. We're going in every dungeon today, aren't we?
Chuckles is gonna open the bathroom.
Yeah, Strength 2 could be Path Evolved, that's true. Man, nothing in Forest. Two more checks.
This is a real feel
Wait.
bad.
Wait, no. No, I don't think it can be.
Now Hollow's doing the puzzle to beat the third Poe, the face man.
I don't understand logic as good as other people, so... But it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I'll even be open that I am horrible at logic.
Yeah, it's Song of Time or GTG keyring locked. We don't know where the GTG keyring is. The chances are that it's Song of Time locked because of what we've seen so far and what we've been able to do in that first adult stint. But Chuckles knows that's an item on the toilet because it's key rings, right? And if it's an item, if it is a key, then it's a key ring, which he definitely wants. So that's why he's gone through and he completed it even though it didn't pay out.
Yeah. So we're gonna fight Meg.
Yep, the final Poe, B.A. Baracus.
I really miss one-hit pose.
One hit
Way
Poe?
back in the day. Yeah. So every Poe sister required one hit, and that was it.
Oh wow,
That was way back in the day. Like way back. That has to be like 2.5, 3 years ago. I know.
Man. Yeah, obviously the Poe sisters, Meg, Amy, Joelle, and Beth are named after the Sisters in Little Women, and they are not named after the members of the A-Team. Very disappointing.
I never thought about that. Alright, Hollow's gonna finish worst. Nothing strength locked in GTG, it looks like.
Nope. So what are you thinking, Chuckles? The fact that he is not warping here suggests to me that he's going to go to Spirit.
Yeah, I can see that.
And because he runs on Virtual Console, that's why he's walked back to the front rather than save quitting. There's a big chest.
Oh, hold up. Fish.
ESF!
Emotional support fish!
Let's go! And because the chances are, that fish is staying in that bottle.
Yeah?
Like, do you want to do Jabu? There's 4 checks in there. It's a pain to get to. You don't even have Ruto yet.
No.
That fish is staying in that bottle.
Yeah.
I'm calling it now. Especially because you've picked up a fairy in a bottle anyway.
Yeah, as you said, Chuckles going Spirit. Really solid play. Got the Keyrings super early. I mean, this is a good play.
We're going to see
Chuckles,
shieldless PG as well. Sorry,
Chuckles absolutely has the Keyring.
When was it?
It was super early. I can't remember quite where, but yeah, it was King Dodongo chess. That's right.
It was on KD.
Oh, it's on KD specifically. It wasn't the chest. Cat, did you know my memory is a tragedy?
Do we not have keyrings? A space for keyrings on the super spreadsheet? Or am I just missing it?
Alright, Hollows. Are we gonna see the DLC move from Phantom Ganon here? Oh, we're playing tennis. 15 love. Done.
That's pretty much a straight ace, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like Pete Sampras in his peak.
Ooh, light arrows. They're sitting in Desert Colossus.
We need those.
And Forest Temple, all it gave you was a stone. That is unfortunate.
A stone and a fish, thank you very much.
Excuse me. I might as well get these hands.
Yeah, I don't hate the pushing of Forest there from Hollow. Like in Keezy or Keyrings, like the dungeons are so powerful because it's really good density. He's only going to pick up one of them. Like it's so many items. Like you think, you know what, this is a worthwhile time investment. It just hasn't paid out on that occasion for Hollow.
Alright, nothing so far in Spirit. Got a long way to go yet, though. Is Hollow going to GTG here?
I think he probably goes GTG and then Spirit follows up those keys that he's got.
Yeah, OGC Fairy is a possibility. Chad is correct.
It's not a good possibility.
No,
but it
not
is
a
a
good
possibility.
Yeah. The bomb song. Yeah, that strength 2 was available super early.
Chuckle's not finding anything so far in Spirit.
No.
I think Hollow's gonna have a look at the tech type crossover. Makes sense. Hyrule Field's path to Morpher. You've got Iron Boots. You've not checked it. Here's a chance that your other hookshot's just here, right? And you can just go and beat Water Temple. Oh no, you can't because he doesn't have the keyring. So it could also be the keyring here.
Oh, hello.
That is a big chest.
Very much so. Should get a good angle from here. Oh my god. No. Don't do it to us, video game. Don't do it.
Had to do it to him. It had to do it to him.
Okay, there's something here. Surely this has gotta be Hammer.
Yeah,
surely.
Late.
Oh, Kokiri sword.
Well, but that is required.
Yep. Alright, I'll have to look back at the path to that.
We had Fire Temple path to Goma.
So hook shot, bow. So is there just a slingshot and fire? Is that it?
Honestly, maybe at this point.
Yeah, we
Like,
are getting
so
bow crap.
Riveting content for the fans. Imagine this without fast Armos push.
See bow crap, but do we get to see advanced bow crap?
See, I always thought the one in the sunblock room was bow crap, and this was just the riveting content. But I appreciate there's many schools of bow crap.
Oh, you can't miss. Come on, you got this, Chuckles.
You don't got this, Chuckles. I don't believe in you.
Oh my
Oh, we
god.
got it. See? That's all I needed to do. Give him the motivation. Rip. This is interesting because Chuckles knows there's that big chest at the top of fire, right?
Yeah.
And it's got to be in his mind, but also now he's got the Kikiri sword. Do you just say, I'm going to write that off as a slingshot?
I don't know.
Or do you say, hey, you know, Fire's path to Morpher, there could be, and the other hookshot could be there?
I mean, the only problem is, like, we haven't found a slingshot yet. Like, usually there's 27 of them, so...
It could,
I mean...
as chat points out, it might not necessarily be a slingshot there, but it could be that all slings are hookshot locked, and the other hookshot is also hookshot locked, so,
Yeah.
you know, that path is fulfilled there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, anytime I see a Goma path, I always just assume Kokiri sword. Most of the time, that's what it is. So...
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think, like, if there was a path from fire to get Kokiri sword. It's not really pointing to... Oh, what do we got here? Dens!
Absolutely, you need to go to Spirit.
Okay, so... This is spicy. These are some nasty locations. Is Hollow checking toilet?
Yeah, again, he knows it's an item or a key ring, both of which he wants. So, I think what we're seeing here is why doing dungeons, even if they're not progression, can be good in key rings, because it's all items, right? So far, the main difference is that Hollow went into Forest, which had nothing.
Yeah.
And Chuckles has got his Spirit, which has had a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty loaded. And we can beat Twin Rova, which, I mean, if Twin Rova has something, God.
It's possible.
Oh.
Yeah, Chuckles'
of
timing
time.
on that was wrong. He knows it as well.
Okay, I think we're good now. It looks like Toilet didn't have anything for Hollow. Unfortunate. Right. It sure was. Nothing. Yeah, you have to peek that.
What, if Hollow does cross through into Spirit here, he is not going to need to buy a shield.
Yeah. Hollow wins. That's just like a moral victory for Hollow. I did not get a shield. I looked for one. I got mirror.
It's a shield. It
Fell
works.
before me. For I am HollowLogic, the shieldless.
I'm just going through in my head. Is Kokiri Sword in any way locked by Fire Temple? And I don't think it is.
I don't think. Yeah, that's not. Yeah. Go ahead.
Where was
go ahead.
Epona?
Epona was on Bolero.
And you could pick up the hover boots with the bomb bag.
Lynn's was locked behind claim check as well, which is also needed for logical crossing.
And claim check's just in the DMC Grosso. So, like, it literally... I was going to say it literally could not be closer. It could be closer, right? Because it could be on DMT Ferry. But it basically literally could not be closer.
Yeah. No advanced bow crap, but we're doing this.
No, doesn't need to because he picked up Jin's fire.
Yeah. Do it anyway.
Do it for the fans.
Yeah. Up. Not worth it. And Chuckles is going water. Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't want to do Twin Rover if he doesn't have to.
I can understand that. Annoying fight.
He knows that he's not going to need the dungeon reward. All it's going to get him is Prelude.
I mean, water has a lot of checks.
He's not going to water though.
Oh, he's going Deku. Okay. Okay.
He's going to go to Deku.
That's
He can
fair.
full
That's
clear
fair.
it. It's progression. You know what? Sure, fine. I don't disagree with this.
No, I don't either. Nice. Good Wolfos.
Yeah, utilizing the spins well to take down the Wolfos.
Here we go. Nice green Kokiri sword.
Is it nice?
Alright. So Hollow just basically covering Chuckles' steps
Chuckles'
here.
track so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that Chuckles has not been lured into Stone Forest is very handy for him.
Yeah, that was minutes of time sink for Hollow, unfortunately.
And like even with Keyrings, it's still 10 minutes to get through the whole thing plus.
Yeah.
And yes, you know, there's a lot of it's all items, but it was not good items.
No.
Sorry, fish.
Alright, so Deku Tree. Decent amount of checks, wide open. I do believe Hammer could possibly be in here as well.
Yeah, 7 in total, I think.
Yep.
Plus some nice quick and easy skulls. We've not had a hint for 20.
I don't think we're gonna see skulls. Well, actually, Chuckles has 10. Okay, there's the Water Temple cost ring for Hollow. Hollow is leaving.
Yep, safe quit's the fastest way out for him.
I did not
think
know
that
you
was
could beat that.
You can. Like, I don't find it that easy, so I prefer just climbing the ladder anyway.
I am learning more. The more you know. Bum 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 bum.
It's like the more you know music.
Yep.
Very good.
Hollow's also crossing.
Yeah. And he's going to go into Spirit as well. We'll be interested to see if he goes all the way through and beats Twin Rover.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're about a good 10-15 minutes behind Chuckles right now. Maybe 10. Oh, we got a biggie here. Hammer.
Indeed. Long shot.
Hammer! What a path to hammer. Strength 2 to Kokiri sword to get into Deku to get hammer. Very good play by Chuckles. Hollow, unfortunately, did not skip Forest. Crazy, man. Oh, another one? What else is in here?
It's a very green boomerang as well.
Yeah. What do we got here? What do we got? Come on, Seed. What else do you got? Oh my god.
So there's no strength 3 hunt either.
OGC,
And
anybody?
that definitely does confirm the strength 2, because that strength 3 is absolutely strength 2 locked, because you need strength 2 to get your Kokiri sword out of Spirit Temple, because we've not seen where. Oh, that's a point. Where's Requiem gonna be?
Can't be Burning Cack. I think that's to be Prelude at this point.
Yeah, it's got to be Prelude, or it's got to be Ice Cavern.
Yeah. I mean, there's no reason to go Ice Cavern.
No,
Okay, Ice Cavern has Saria's song 100%.
Has that been hinted?
No, but I'm just saying that's what it is. I mean, it might not, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I mean, it's 50-50. Either it does or it doesn't, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we find Rudo's letter, then it's a 50-50. But more than not, I would call it a 75-25.
Yeah, the likelihood is that Child Spirit is locked behind Deku, so you can't get it as Child. So yeah, is strength to get your Kokiri sword.
Yep.
To get your hammer in the Deku tree.
And there is a logical slingshot in fire. Thanks, game.
Or at the very least, it's the hook shot to get a logical slingshot.
Yeah, true. It would be funny if it was just sitting up on highest score on chess. When Chuckles goes back into fire, maybe?
Yeah, I imagine you beat Volve and you probably don't. You're probably not going all the way up until you really have to.
Yeah,
and he can do Shadow here. The only thing he needs is the only thing he's missing from Go is just a long shot at this point.
Yeah. The Chuckles really showing how good of a runner they really are, and how dangerous they are.
Yeah, they were top 64 last season. Just kind of was on one of those positions where he's kind of one of the first players out of top 64 this year. Yeah. Especially with the qual format, where it's not like previous seasons where you knew the settings, and so, you know, it was easy to, like, it felt like you were approaching every qual from, like, the same position. Because you were kind of getting random one major and one minor setting from the potential pool, like, which races you entered really could have a lot bigger of effect on your seed, I think, based on how comfortable you are with whatever the settings are that are picked.
Yep. I guess it could be Shadow Keyring at the top of fire. Maybe. We do still need a Shadow Keyring.
Shadow's got a Keyring.
And the first the first slingshot is in Shadow. Oh my god.
in which case after you beat Volve.
Oh, not a key chest, it was a biggie. My bad. Right.
Oh right, yes, it's a big chest, not a key. Key rings aren't in big chests, they're in key chests. But Pierre could have a key.
That is true. Oh, we're getting OGC. Are you ready, chat? It is time to yeet that rock.
Yeah, we kind of got there in the end.
Yeet that rock!
Yeet.
And here's Hollow's mirror shield to his great pleasure. And 20. Not today, chat. Not today. One day. One day.
Hollow's gonna pick up his Kokiri sword here.
Yeah.
Will he continue?
I hope so. You got
I
all
hope
your
for Hollow's
KG.
sake he continues.
Yeah. I see no reason for them to leave Spirit right now, having all of the keys.
Yep, I agree. Hollow clearly agrees as well.
Okay, there we go.
Sure. Fine. Chuckles is going to check the hammer loop.
Yep, I mean, that's fair.
He can just go and beat Volv at this point because boss keys are on Keyrings.
Oh, nice! I need to
That was
copy that.
slick. That was slick.
I gotta copy that. That's so quick. Oh my god.
Fair play to the lad. Up to 15 skulls as well. So I think he's got 20 in his mind that's available. It's been available for a while.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing saying that it's not going to be. It's not going to be on 20. We are still missing a sometimes in.
No, I have Goron Pot, Shoot the Sun, Lake Lab, GTG, Final, Hyrule Castle Ferry, and Wasteland Chest.
Yeah, I think there's one more, isn't there?
No, that's all of them.
Oh, is it only 6?
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was 7. Okay, ignore me.
Okay, looks like nothing there. Alright, what do we got here? Heart chest, okay. Nothing yet.
Yeah, he did see that from the other side earlier.
Alright, Hollow's gonna pick up Dins. So that's good. Still quite a handful of minutes behind Chuckles, unfortunately. The only bad call, and it wasn't really even a bad call, the only thing slowing Hollow down was full clearing forest. And it was a good play, honestly.
It had good density. It wasn't the right play in hindsight, but hindsight's 2020. With the info you had, it's a very I think when you look back on a seed, you need to think about, okay, even if it didn't work, was it sensible? Was it justifiable? You know, is it a play that was reasonable to make? And I think it absolutely was there. Rip Hollow.
Yep. Hopefully the power didn't go out.
Nope.
Okay, we're good. We were worried, people don't know Hollow's been having a little bit of power issues, so, we are crossing our fingers and, hoping that Hollow's power stays on. That's just something that happened before. We had that information provided to us by Sadie.
Yeah, I think Chuckles is aware of it as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Hollow uses Hotspot Fox.
Because they live out in the sticks, right?
Yeah, they do.
So, but yeah, all runners should be local recording anyway.
Yeah.
So even if the internet dies, the electricity dies, that they've got a recording of it backed up that they can refer that, you know, if the race is close or if you win, you know, you can look back through it and say, yep, it's all legit.
I also do believe FPA is in effect.
It is
If I'm
indeed.
not mistaken. Okay, so I mean, that'd be really tough. But... Oh, what? Hello? Link? What? I've never seen that. Why did he try to jump on that? What kind of collision is there? I've never seen
it was there.
that. Ooh, Hollow might be going Twin Rover.
I think even if you don't go Twin Rover, you lower the platform, and he's gonna melt the face as well. Love a little bit of face melting. It's like a good Indiana Jones film. This is why Temple of Doom was bad, because there was no face melting.
Okay, nothing on Pierre.
Also,
And
because
Chuckles
Temple
will
of Doom
be
is horribly
descending.
racist.
This jump is so scary, but
Nails
nailed
it. Although didn't add in any tricks or flips, so loses
Okay.
marks.
Remember the bubble that's here. it can read your thoughts. Oh my god! Almost got
Never
it.
in doubt. Never in doubt, mate. Might have been slightly in doubt.
Alright, what is highest going on? What has this been? Is this the slingshot? And we can say thank you, game. Or is it long shot?
I'm not sure that it can be slingshot, because there's just not enough sling lock checks.
Roars. That's nice. Honestly, that's
really
nice.
nice. Why would you set for roars here? You've checked everything in Fire Temple.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
so
wanted
we can
to
just
do
get
that.
back to the top.
Yeah. He's going down.
Okay.
We're going down. This is DLC we don't get to see. Remember that this was the vanilla way to get there, chat? Oh yeah, it absolutely is the fastest way.
Yeah.
It's been 84 years, chat. Sadie.
It's been 3,000 years. So,
If this were-
either there's gonna... Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if this was Breath of the Wild, Chuckles would be dead.
Why?
Because you lose hearts by literally just falling short distances. Like
Oh,
multiple
right.
hearts. So many hearts. Like the amount of health that you have in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is just irrelevant.
This house does not recognise the validity of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, because they are too big for me to play.
They are quite intimidating, you can understand. Yes, also Chuckles with 12, 12, 12. Very nice.
Utilising the fact that there are essentially 2 Vol badges to damage the hitbox. I know that most of chat knows this, but it's not guaranteed, and so, hey, if one extra person gets to find out about it, why not?
And very good cycle by Chuckles on Volvagia.
Yeah, equip the Goron tunic, but even if they didn't, I feel like they would have comfortably got that in with the health they have.
And this will be Force Medallion for Chuckles.
Hollow's now in Deku, so he's going to pick up the Water Medallion,
Yep.
and as well as the hammer.
Yep. Oh my god, a bottom of the well keyring? Hello?
Well,
I mean, I don't think we need that, do we?
no, that could
Not yet,
potentially
anyway.
be path to Goma for some. Maybe all your slingshots are in the well, which would be weird.
Yeah, I don't think that's path. Ugh. Blah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
love that, especially because we don't have storms and we can't get storms.
Yeah, it has to be long shot. That's the only, yeah. Chad is right.
Yes, you're right, because you need to beat Goma to get storms. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. First hit, first sling are all slings.
Yeah,
Behind either
so
the
we,
hook or
we
the bow.
we got a hook locked. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to understand that, but yeah, it makes perfect sense. That's the more of the intricacies of logic that I need to understand. Stop. Hammer time.
Chuckles is going to show us the DMT fairy. We've not seen that yet.
No.
And then I wonder where they go. You can do the first 4 checks in Shadow. You can do the ones in kind of off to the side, where you get your map and your vanilla hover boots.
Yeah.
You can go through the invisible walls in the BMOS room, but you can't go through the bombable wall because there's a key door behind it. And some nice bright
yeah,
pink
it looks.
golden gauntlets for Hollow.
Yeah, it looks
the same color as Chuckles.
Yeah, actually, I think they are.
Sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. We're in the comm booth. We cut each other off. It's fine. I think we're going Shadow here. I think there might be a good to fair chance that the keyring could be in here. Actually.
Certainly, I think that's what he's gambling on. I think I would check. I was going to say, I would check the Prelude check. If I was on emulator, absolutely that's what I'd do. But because Chuckles is on Virtual Console, and that save quit just takes, you know, the extra 15 seconds or so, that he's going to go into Shadow first before he's checking out what...
Okay, well, here's what I'm reading, and I mean, anybody can correct me. Obviously, Goron City path to Bongo is just simply hover boots to beat the temple, but it could also be hover boots. Yeah, it has to be, but it could also be hover boots to cross here, and Keyrings just sitting there. Maybe. I don't think that's it. More than like it's unlikely, but yeah.
Yeah, and we know it's the hover boots in Goron City because we've seen literally every other check apart from the Goron pot and Saria. And the reason we haven't seen the Goron pot is because it's hinted, and the reason we haven't seen Saria is because we don't know where Saria is.
No.
This is not keys, but it could be useful.
Oh.
Or it could be the other scale.
It's the other scale, yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing in Tektite Grosso. Lab Dive is hinted as a singular stick. So we're not seeing that.
Yeah. And Hollow is going late.
He's gonna go on.
Yeah, right.
Nice.
I wanna. It would be funny if Shadow, like, it's not regional. It's not regional keys, so
no,
it would be funny that it would be in Shadow. So it would be funny if the Shadow Keyring's just sitting in here. Unfortunately, I think if Shadow Keyring is in here, that might seal the deal for Hollow a little bit, depending on where Longshot is.
Because of the extra time investment Hollow's put into clearing forest, they need Chuckles to start looking in locations where there's nothing.
Yeah.
The thing with Keyrings Anywhere is that it generally tends to funnel you into the dungeons, and if you're doing that, you'll almost certainly check your progression dungeons before you check the stone dungeons. Chuckles resisted that with going into water, which he's still not been into yet, even though he has the water keyring, because he doesn't have the long shot.
Chuckles is just like, no water until long shot.
He doesn't want to go in there until he absolutely has
What
to.
do we have here? What do we have here? Oh, okay. Key locked. So yeah, hovers are just hovers. GG game. Thank you.
And now this is where Hollow makes some of that time back.
Yep. But does Chuckles full commit like Hollow did?
I imagine he probably would. Like, you need a long shot. You need a shadow
they don't have.
keyring.
They don't have. Yeah, they don't have force keyring. That's right. They haven't been in water at all.
That's true.
So yeah, not even a hard bait at all. They're stopping. Central
Yeah,
pillar and water.
Clear out the courtyard and that's it.
Yep.
Chuckles gets a gold scale.
Yep. I believe lab dive was hinted, so can't be that. Shoot the sun also hinted. Yeah, so just nothing in lake. Yeah, we got like water, Twin Rova. I'm scratching my brain trying to think about it, but yeah.
Assuming that it's Requiem on...
Oh my god. We haven't been to Domain at all. But why would we go though? Progression. Just progression has been immense.
And even when you don't have progression, the dungeons with the keyrings are so much denser than schlepping to Domain for 2 checks. And you know, you can't even move King's Aura because we've not seen Letter.
Imagine a 2-hour Domain. Might not have to imagine.
Yeah, you're not looking for extra hints at this point, so...
And, yeah.
Chuckles is going to remember to pick up these skulls, though.
Yep, we'll have 20 and we'll stop.
Yep. Yeah, Chuckles will be looking for... after this, I imagine it's go to water, clear water what you can, and then check Prelude. If it's Requiem, maybe you age change and look at Child Spirit. There's only a couple of checks there, but it's 2 checks and they're not that long. If it's Saria, then maybe you go Child. I doubt you'd go Child just for Skull Kid, to be honest.
I can't imagine somebody going out of logic to ice right now, and the reason being is we haven't found anything that's points there. Also, happy 2 hours, everybody. We have made it to the 2-hour mark. Let's go ahead and give a big old shout out to Chuckles and HollowLogic putting on one hell of a show today. Joining me in the commentary booth, we do have Benjy. Our trackers for today are Prince Sidon, Blue Roses, and Shannock. Thank you guys so much. Restreamer is Sadie, very so sweet. Thank you so much, Sadie. And thank you to all volunteers that put in time to make this stuff happen. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, we do. Chuckles is going to get another bottle here, isn't he? This is the fairy rather than the fish. Rip. Sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately, Chuckles won't get it. Yeah, Chuckles will not get emotional support fish. Advantage Hollow.
He's nocturning out.
Yep. This would be 20, yeah.
Yep. You know what? I agree with this. Do it now while you remember. I've seen runners lose races to getting skulls and then just never finding ways to turn them in. Especially if you haven't got Nocturne, it can be very annoying to do so.
Absolutely.
But he does so while he's thinking about it.
Ah, Dedge. Water it is.
Rip. And he can do everything in water.
Oh! Freed my brother! Be free!
Morons. You can do everything in water except morph. I should clarify. He also logically can't do the boss key chest, but he's got hover boots. He can do the boss key chest.
Hollow's after my own heart. Alright, so Chuckles can do more than what Hollow did, so we'll be seeing
Hollow
did not have
the water keyring here because that is, it was in GTG and Hollow had not been there yet.
Yeah.
Probably because he didn't have the bow to get a couple of nice easy checks.
Also, we do have to remember that big chest on the left side of GTG.
That's true. Yeah, if ever you see if ever the GT key, I'll come in again. If ever the GTG keyring appears, then that you're gonna start thinking about that. But it is just the one gilded chest there. We've seen everything else.
I mean, if Rudo's letter is in water, you push ice. I think I would wait for Rudo's letter. I wouldn't commit to ice. I think Hollow might, if they feel behind, but...
Yeah, it's a little bit of a schlep to get there.
Yeah.
Like, both runners only need 2 items at this point. They need the long shot and the shadow keyring. That's 5 skulls now for Hollow. So he's not picking up 20 for a while.
Oh my god, with Saria's and ice, that does open up Dancing Dad. Oh.
It does open up Dancing Dad, yeah. And Skull Kid as well.
Good gainer, nice.
Wasn't the smoothest I've ever seen, but it got the job done.
It is long shot lock, logically, but who cares?
In the words of the Rise Philosopher Gutschroom from the Season 6 qualifiers, logic is not an option today.
That is true. I have seen that quote.
There we go.
Yeah, nothing. I expected that.
But again, good to know. The only thing it could have been was the shadow keyring. We knew it wasn't going to be long shot because it's long shot locked.
Hollow fighting Walbagia. Curious as to where they're going to go next.
It's a good question.
Probably straight to water. After they clear. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god! That was. Oh man.
Hollow, you have a shield now. You can power crouch stab. Yeah. I could see Hollow going back to water. They've got all the keys they didn't before.
You don't know if Hollow knows how to crouch stab. They've been without a shield for so long, the knowledge is gone.
Insert, it's been 3,000 years meme again.
Yeah. Alright, so... Yep. Yeah, but I assume Chuckles will do the Dark Link loop. So, well, absolutely sure they will.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't. Because you know it's 3 items because he'll do the dragon chest as well.
Alright, I love this peak. He sees that is a keyring.
In a way, this is going to hurt Chuckles because it might tempt him into doing forest if he
Yeah,
clears
that's
if he
true.
doesn't find anything here, and
That
we
would-
know that that's
Go
not
ahead.
good for him.
Yeah,
It's
it
good for Hollow,
isn't.
though.
Yeah, Hollow would have time to make up. Oh, Requiem. Finally.
Yep, that 100% confirms the Kiri Forest of Alvagia path, because you absolutely need strength 2 to get
Yeah.
to get the Kikiri sword, to get the hammer, because you can't get it as child, because you need the hammer to get to Charred Spirit.
Oh, have we seen Big Pose yet, by chance?
We have not seen Big Pogs because Market is foolish.
Right, I keep forgetting that. I confuse that with Field for some reason.
Yeah, I've definitely done that before. This is the worst thing with Market Foolish, is that it means the 2 best checks in the game are dead, which is Big Pogs and Bomb Tube Bowling.
You know what? Just do it anyway.
Do it for the swag.
Do it without Epona.
Yeah, it'll be a second bow or something.
Yeah.
Here's Dark Link loop.
Oh. Hold on. Well, hold. Dark Link Loop. It's delayed just a little bit.
This sucked without long shot.
Yeah.
Also, because despite the fact that OOTR uses inverse aiming, and it always has on the vertical plane, I always start by going the wrong way.
Oh yeah.
Every single time. And you think, oh, what if there was an option to make it just normal? Well, I'd still go the wrong way every single time, because that's just how I play things.
Yep.
Right, time to take down our friends at Zelda 2. Deku Nuts, man. Best item in the game.
Yep. Really versatile. Hello? Long shot?
Vanilla long shot.
Oh, wallet. Ooh. Ooh. Paradox check?
Yo.
Letter on King's Aura?
Even if it is letter on King's Aura, do you want that? Maybe you do.
I mean, you just basically jump over him. I mean, you get it there and you just jump over it.
Yeah, it'll get you into
Oh my
Jabu,
God.
which... No. Oh,
There's another biggie.
of course
Long
there
shot?
is.
Ah, yes.
Here's Johnny.
Loot her safely, everyone. Oh, man. Going to Forest.
He's going back into Forest. Again, it's a very sensible, defensible play.
Yep.
It's very dense.
Yeah.
And this is good for Hollow, because Hollow's done that, and he knows that there was none.
Yeah. So Hollow's basically gonna get the same thing.
Yeah, they're crossing each other over a little bit here.
Yeah.
Those of you wondering what the odds are on the truth spinner, it's 50-50. Either you get it first try or you don't. And that's how maths works.
Yeah, after Shadow, Hollow will go back to water.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason why he wouldn't.
Yeah, Keyrings is rough. They can be in some horrible spots.
Yeah, they can. We've got the well Keyring, but we can't go into well because we don't have storms.
Yeah. Oh.
He might be so that he could either be cleaning up the fairies here, or he might be thinking, you know what? Maybe now is the time for Ice Cavern.
Market's dead.
Exactly what he's thinking.
Yeah.
What was that? Sorry.
Someone asked Chew Bowling, but Market is dead.
Market is unfortunately dead.
Are we going ice?
We're absolutely going ice. It's a bold strategy, Hollow. Let's see if it pays off.
I like that dodgeball reference. Oof. Just missed. Repositioning. Try to skip again. That looks good. Nice.
Nice gainer.
Yep.
I know people don't like Forest Temple, but I really enjoy it because it's very atmospheric, the music's flat, and B, seeing Forest Temple executed well is very satisfying.
Yep. Alright, here's the setup.
Does Hollow know the shield setups?
Do you have to ask that question?
I do, because it's funny how he never buys a shield. Oh, and also didn't work.
I've never seen this setup before, actually.
I feel like I've probably seen it. They all look the same to me.
Nice.
There we go.
Wow, there's another way.
So ice and fountain.
Yep. Oh. What do we have here? Well, we're gonna have to wait.
It's either Shadow or it's Ganon's Castle.
Yep. If this is GC Keyring, that'll be funny.
Or GTG. Could be GTG.
Yeah, GTG. Shadow! That is
well,
needed.
this has paid out massively.
That's pretty big. That is pretty big for Hollow. What do we have here? Bomb bag? Another bomb bag.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a bomb bag. Because it can't be wallet, because we've got both wallets. So, Ruto's letters available somewhere.
Yeah.
Either... So, again, 2 wallets. It could well be Paradox letter. It could also be Child Spirit, because we've got Requiem available.
Yep. A lot of options.
Confirmation that Wasteland is junk. I think Hollow probably clears that ice cavern here. You don't want to have to trek your way back. He does have For Always Wind, I guess, so he could just set it.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's probably what I would do. I'd set FW and then go into, then clear Shadow. See if you pick up the long shot there, and if you don't, FWA back. I think Chuckles was trying to set himself up to backflip over the ceiling and got it wrong.
Alright, Hollow enters Ice Cavern. I mean, it looks like they're going forward, so... Oh! I think they're doing exactly what you said.
You've got progression, and, you know, if you didn't have FW, I would probably argue for clearing Ice Cavern.
Yep.
But because you do have it, I think this is a very sensible play.
Alright, back into Shadow we go. A multitude of checks in here.
Yep. Of course, with keyrings, it's all items, or other keyrings. Shadow's one of those places where good usage of For Always Wind can save you a little bit of time, but it's not worth it compared to the time you would save if you have to go back to Ice Cavern.
Yep. So if Longshot is Shadow Keyring locked, then Hollow will be in go mode. Oh, getting absolutely bullied by the Skulltula.
I just like using Din's Fire in this room.
Yeah. I find that by the time you get done with the animation, you could have just killed all the Skulltulas yourself, so... I used to do Dense Fire as well, but...
Yeah, but I'm bad.
Hey, I'm bad too. And continuing in Shadow, the Invisible Blade Room. Did we ever figure out why magic was to Morpha?
It's not magic, it's the fire keyring. To get a hook shot. And keyrings can be path items.
Yep.
Interestingly, we have Hollow picked up the lens from Goron, right?
I do believe so.
So he could have saved himself the time and just lensed to have a look and see if he needed to go through and activate the gate. I'm interested to see where Chuckles goes next.
He might
Prelude.
not have. I don't remember Chuckles checking Prelude. Wait, what is that? We'll never know. Oh? Is Hollow just in go? No.
Yeah, from Chuckles' point of view, he very much needs Longshot to not be here. The issue is where with the long shot, like, needs to be to give Chuckles time to get back into this, because pretty much Chuckles will, as soon as Chuckles picks up the the Shadow Keyring, he'll come straight in here as well.
Yeah.
And the only clearing that he's done that Hollow hasn't is the rest of water.
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine Hollow would probably deprioritize that until he got long shot, because it's not many checks left in there for him. And I feel like I'll probably try and find other things first.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
It's definitely there somewhere. There we go.
All right.
Chuckles will pick up Requiem.
Yep.
Interesting to see if he turns child and does it. Because if long shot's there, I think that's probably good for him.
Yep. I think that's most likely where letter has to be.
Yeah, and if
Or
it's
long
letter,
shot,
then that incentivizes him to go towards Ice Cavern anyway.
Yep.
Could also be on Twin Rover.
Yeah, it absolutely can. That was accessible.
Yeah, both runners dropped the platform, melted the face, and then decided that that one extra check wasn't worth the 3-4 minutes it would take.
I mean, that's completely fair.
It is completely fair.
Alright, Childside Spirit. Push him down. You can see if we have any chests on this side. What we got? Nothing.
Nope. And
Oh,
Biggie.
hello? What do we have here? I don't think we have any meme items left. Oh my
Yeah.
god, it was. Yep. Longshot can absolutely be in shadow now. Or in Jabu. Does Chuckles go Jabu?
No. Jabu sucks.
Jabu does suck, but I mean... The seed
think
sucks.
What you could do is go into Jabu and drop FW.
Yeah.
It's like doing Jabu without actually having to do Jabu.
Emotional support fish.
So no Paradox Lesser, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. He's going to do the domain checks as well while he's here.
Yep. Have to.
Yeah, they're not hinted foolish. Longshot could be here because this is hookshot locked.
Yep.
Oh no, it doesn't necessarily have to be hookshot locked.
Yeah.
Although we think the hook shot, the second hook shot is hook shot locked. For the fire, ironically, for the Goma path to work.
Alright. Shadow is almost complete. No long shot to be found. I didn't see. Oh,
Pause.
is Hollow in go mode? No, but Biggie still is not.
But he saved himself half an hour. And let's be honest, the Goron sword is especially nice when you've got Bongo coming up.
Yep, absolutely. We are going in Jabu, folks.
How far we go in Jabu? Probably not very far. But...
I mean, if this is long shots, yeah, we do have bottle percent. That's right. Long shot could also be well, which I think would be Hollow's next play. If you get storms, you go into well.
$150 BPM song of choice for you?
I guess we're not going into Jabu. Oh man, that's rough. I mean, if they go back to get a fish, that's a little bit of a time loss, but...
They are going to go back and get the fish.
Bench traps?
With the BGS, makes sense.
Yep.
Don't necessarily have to worry about your 150 BPM song of choice. Today's suggestion is early noughties kind of dance classic Stop the Rock by Apollo 440. It's a banger, trust me.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
The Sun Song optimization.
Yep, so for those kind of unaware how that works, in areas where time doesn't pass, if you play Sunsong, rather than advancing the... it does advance the clock, but in doing so, it also takes you back to where you entered that area from.
Yep.
Chuckles is pushing here.
Yep. This is a reasonable play. I think, yeah, Chuckle still has a chance if Longshot is in Jabu. They will get the Shadow Keyring. But, Hollow looking to get Song of Storms here. So we'll probably be heading well.
Yeah, you'd head well before Jabu.
Hollow
Every
doesn't
single
do
time.
spells. Hollow doesn't care about spells. He doesn't have the Jabu keys. Alright.
Nice. Yeah, it's interesting for someone who hates skulls and has admitted it's a weak point of their game. But that Hollow has picked overworld skulls quite a lot of the time. A, I think to help him memorize where all those skulls are,
Yeah.
and B, so that, well, if it's, you know, I'm not going to lose because there's an item on skulls. Like, there's an item in the skull house on 50/40 or whatever, because I'm going to have to go and check the skulls. because there could be items directly there.
Yeah.
Also because Hollow is an agent of chaos. I think he's going to check the adult Storms grottos. Sorry, I should say the Storms checks he can access as adult. Obviously,
Yep.
the patches are available as both ages because he doesn't want to have to age change to check well if he doesn't have to.
Yep. I honestly wouldn't even be shocked if they do Frogs 1 before well.
I think with
Frogs
Keyrings,
1 has burned Hollow before, so he might.
It's burned many of us before.
I think it might have even been the Season 7 seed. Oh! Oh my god! No way!
That is a hookshot locked slingshot because you need a hookshot to beat Shadow Temple.
No, that's literally a slingshot lock slingshot because you need slingshot to beat Deku.
Oh yes, that's also true. Where are those slingshots?
I have
Genuinely
no idea.
curious now. The only time I've ever wanted to know where a slingshot is.
Watch it just be on Twin Robo. Something stupid. Oh! Keyring?
50-50 to be good.
GTG!
We know there's a big chest in GTG.
We do.
How quickly do you go and check it, given that it's a little bit of a pain to go there?
I mean, we have like one more check here. And I probably expect Chuckles to leave here, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how tempting it is to go all the way through and kill Baronade. The answer is not.
Yep.
They did drop FW in the main room, so they can get back to Jabu if they need to. Just going to play Sun Song now so that it's already daytime by the time the owl picks him up and takes him there, as opposed to taking the owl and then playing Sun Song and then waiting.
Alright, here's a well. Big time density.
I mean, Well's big density even without Keyrings.
It's
With
true.
Keyrings, just a little bit better.
Yeah, if Longshot is just on some meme spot. Oh, there's a big chest in the
Can say,
central.
I think that was gilded.
Here we go. Oh, it's another sling!
Another sling lock sling.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 of 27. Okay, what do we got over here? Nothing.
The bow wasn't in a bow lock. The bow in Shadow wasn't in a bow lock location. So I think the other slingshot has to be specifically hookshot locked rather than locked by the bow.
Yeah.
Not that that even matters really at this point. Nothing there.
Well is looking quite barren right now. That GTG keyring.
Chuckles is following up on it.
Yep. Hollow
Maybe
tried
he
to play
feels-
Scarecrow song to the the statue.
Maybe Chuckles feels like, okay, I doubt that Hollow would have done that. Rip. So, you know what? Following that up now, not a bad idea. Another big chest for Hollow.
What do we got? What do we got? Go mode.
That's go mode.
Go mode for Hollow.
And it's not a long go mode either.
Nope. Just straight to water. And this is Hollow's to lose, and I think it's... What an amazing comeback by HollowLogic.
Yep. The big difference, it turns out, was going to be the decision to skip past King's Aura and go to Ice Cavern. In the end, he didn't even need to go to Ice Cavern because the keyring was sitting right there on the iceberg in Adult Fountain.
Yeah, that's buggy, crazy logic.
But I guess maybe he figured that, okay, Requiem's on Prelude. There's a good chance that actually, you know, maybe Ruto's let us out there somewhere. Heck, maybe it's even in Child Spirit. Do I really want to search for it? No. Ice Cavern plus Adult Fountain. There's 7 items in total plus a song, which gives you 2 more.
I mean, it's just remarkable, because Hollow was like a good 10, 15 minutes behind.
Yep, but Chuckles, you know, he's okay, I've got Forest Keys. He pushed into Forest Temple as well, which is what had cost Hollow a lot of time earlier.
Yeah.
And so that kind of ended up as a net neutral. So, what's here? Other slingshot?
Oh, another
it's the other boat.
Unfortunate.
Chuckles
nothing
just
in here.
double checking his maths, yeah.
Chuckles out of ideas. This is, I think, ice. Maybe.
Yep. I agree with you, but
Yeah,
I
they
think
can
he's
go
working out that
Bolero.
Bolero's faster.
Yeah, way faster. A little late for Hollow taking a little spill there.
I hate that jump.
If you just go a little more to the left, you can just grab onto the ledge and not have to worry to do a time jump attack. There we go. Hollow will be heading to Morpha. Meanwhile, Chuckles will be heading to get the Shadow Keyring.
Yeah, I imagine he'll do what Hollow did. Go to get the Keyring, drop FW in Ice Cavern, go to Shadow, and by the time he's finished with Shadow, probably forfeit.
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, he could finish the seed out. At the very least, I think it'll be over by that point.
Yep.
Hollow, please. Thank you. I mean, and this is exactly what Hollow wanted. You know, felt like that Keyrings Anywhere maybe gave him an extra out, and it was one of those Keyrings that ended tripping up Chuckles.
Yeah. Oh,
And that's good draft strategy. Question for you.
What's up?
Not just for you, but for everyone in chat. Where do you put your hook shot? Because for me, hook shot is always C left. I will never put it anywhere else.
Yeah, D left for me, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, nice. Didn't get the insta grab on Morpha, but then got it quickly, and then with the big Goron sword, the amoeba is no more.
Yep.
It's Ice Arrows, Chuckles.
Oh no.
He knew.
That's pretty funny.
I think he was doing it for a bit.
And that is Shadow Medallion. And that is go mode. It has been go mode. We will be heading to Ganon's castle. Straight climb.
I wonder what's on Lax. Probably
Well, we're
nothing.
about to see.
Give us like fire arrows for a laugh. No.
Do it, Ethereum. You won't.
What's an Ethereum?
New Chuckles clearing ice. Hollow making their way to Ganon's castle. This will be a game 3. Forced, barring absolute catastrophe.
Yeah, I think Chuckles is hoping that he finds long shot here.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually Hollow dropping the FW, making use of it. Again, another little time save that he's got over Chuckles here, who's going to fall clear and... well, he might find something, but what he's not going to find is the long shot.
And climbing up Ganon's tower we go. Not much to really say.
No, you were right that it would have to take some kind of catastrophe, really, for Hollow to not win this. It does happen, you know.
Yep.
Runners absolutely do. Like, games have been won and lost on the climb before, and on Ganondorf and Ganon. This is not going to be one of them.
Yep. Oh, come on, Hollow's internet. Just hang in there for 5 more minutes.
Stalfos successfully slain after some Dynalphos were successfully diced.
Now Salt and Pepper.
Yep, time to bring an end to the Spice Girls reunion tour.
Alright. Chuckles is checking King Zora, I think.
Yeah, and he's... Yeah? I guess so.
Yeah.
Time for Ganondorf to reveal his master plan. You'll never beat me with the light arrows from Desert Colossus. Bad news, Chief. I expect Chuckles to play Nocturne after he gets the item from KZ.
Yeah, do. Oh, there's fires.
Oh, there's fire arrows.
How about it? Very nice.
Hollow just sorting out his equips.
Yep, has full bottles.
Not that he needs 4 bottles. Forgot to put his master sword on.
One. Oh, went back in time. Okay, that was a 1 cycle.
It was so clean you couldn't even see it.
Yeah, so fast.
So fresh and so clean. And what all of this means is that now we beat the game. Congratulations.
Yep.
There's definitely nothing coming out of that pile of rubble. Oh, I thought we killed this guy.
Alright, so phase 1.
Yeah, 2 hours, 47 minutes, and 24 seconds in. And is Ganon.
Yeah. We do have Chuckles and Shadow too little too late, unfortunately.
Oh my word, Chuckles, no way have you saved that.
Yep, luckily you have a little bit of space to get back up there. There is an instance where you can't. I think you get, like, wedged sometimes. But... Alright, phase 1 down for Hollow, and we will begin phase 2.
The Ganon has been tenderized. This is really sliced.
Yep. Alright. 2.
Thanks for the magic drops we don't need.
1. Nurse maybe sitting in. 3. 4. And 5. Get your GGs in chat, everyone. HollowLogic pulled one hell of a comeback. What an amazing, amazing comeback it was. And we will get a game 3.
All we need is Link to apply the finishing blow. And with an official, the official racetime.gg time of 2 hours 48 minutes and 54 seconds, HollowLogic is your winner, and we're going to game 3.
Let's go. Well done by both racers. What an excellent race this was.
Yeah,
and there's the DNF, yeah.
The forfeit from Chuckles. We're going to see if either slash both runners want to join us for an interview. Of course, it's never mandated that or even expected that they come in here, especially if you've just played a seed for 3 hours. People have other things to do. But it's always nice when they do join us. Case in point, well done, Hollow. GG.
Thank you.
I gotta ask, the ice play, what made you go that way?
Density. I knew I was kind of looking for Shadow Keyring and Long Shot, and I'm like, if I'm missing a Bruto's letter somewhere, it's just a decently dense play, and I'm looking for Storms to possibly go bottom of the well as well, and just Shadow Keyring paid out.
Yeah, it sure did, my friend. It looks like Ruto's letter was in Choutside Spirit. Your opponent did find that.
Good. Okay, cool. Yeah, I figured it had to be good. It had to be somewhere.
We were worried it was like on Twin Rova or something, but no.
No.
But it wasn't. Yeah, what an absolutely insane comeback. You were behind quite significantly, and I feel like the Shadow Key play just completely flipped this race around. As your opponent tried to cover your tracks going into forest, and you made up so much time.
Yeah, the forest play just bait, bottle. Just
hey, you got emotional support fish. Don't forget that.
Yeah, exactly. Emotional
support fish. Given the info you had, any of the key settings, be it Keysy or Keyrings, like once you've got the access, dungeons are super strong plays to do because, as you mentioned, the density is just too kind of overwhelming to ignore.
Yeah, and I was following the hookshot path for Goma, which I realized after getting 2 slingshots behind Storms is just because hookshot has to lock your only slingshot to kill Goma. Yippee on that one.
We have no idea where that is, by the way.
I don't know. I don't need it.
You don't know, and let's be honest, we don't really care.
No, not at all.
GG Chuckles.
GG Chuckles, welcome in.
Hello.
Hey there.
How did you feel about that?
No, I was on a wild goose chase for about 2.5 hours, it feels like.
Yeah. And Honestly, it was really Weep Skip that bought
Yeah.
Hollow the just turned it over. The entire seed was in his advantage after that.
Yeah. As soon as
So-
I was actually thinking very early on that Hollow did that. So I was kind of intentionally avoiding ice. Yeah. But that's
I
just
didn't
kind
get
of
ice
what
books, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good strategy when you think, try and cut the chain a little bit, go into ice, kind of quick, pick up a song. Sometimes you take those third options when
honestly,
you're in a situation like that.
yeah, honestly, both of you made really sound plays. Forest, Jabu was even a good play. Honestly, wasn't the right play, but I mean, shoot, if Longshot was in there, then Hollow was in trouble.
Oh yeah, no, I
But-
never found Brutus, so definitely dead in the water if
Yeah.
it was there.
But yeah, that was so fun to watch. Looking forward to game 3. Honestly,
Yeah.
can't wait.
It was one of those. It was a rare seed where you got closed door of time, and it was interesting.
Yeah, I did think that actually,
that was fun.
and I was like, oh, I haven't actually planned for this. I just wanted to throw away a pick.
Yeah, crossing the desert to get Song of Time, and Hollow, you went ahead and did that. You were like, I don't have magic. I'm sending it, and you sure did.
So I thought the Fire Temple Path to Goma for a little bit would have been like a magic meter for crossing just for access at all. So I'm like, I'm just going to ignore it for now and I'll come back and get fire once I found Hammer. And then finding magic in Grotto of Destiny, I'm like, oh, that was wrong. Okay, that means
Yeah.
Hookshot's up there. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a nasty hook shot spot. My goodness.
Logically had to bomb kill the Fire Dancer.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. But chat had a good time.
I figured.
Oh,
How
man.
did you feel about the path hints? Like some of them were pretty straightforward. Some of them were kind of wonky.
I liked all of them except for the Fire Temple to Goma, and like I said, that was just hookshot to the only available slingshot wherever it happens to be. I don't know.
Yeah, you found 2 slingshot lock slings.
Yeah,
Which
I
is
found 2 of them
hilarious.
behind storms. Huh.
Yeah.
I have 0 slingshots.
There's Kokiri Forest, Storms Grotto, and then one in Well as well.
It's just crazy
Right.
because there's 27 slingshots in the pool, so I don't know how you guys didn't find one.
But no,
Yeah.
other than that, I mean, I loved all the path hints. Finding the second strength in GTG, knowing it wasn't strength locked is like, okay, so just ignore everything else, start digging strength 2 checks. And that just kind of put the seed in motion.
I do have to ask, Hollow, you chose keyrings.
Oh,
You
yeah.
said you do not like them.
Oh, I hate them.
What was the thought? What was the thought process behind that? I do have to ask.
Exactly what I got when he picked Closed Door Time. If I make an adult spawn and keyrings, this could be some absolute disgusting slog for like Song of Time behind a Forest Met or behind Burning Kakariko. Like, I prefer reacting to my opponent's picks, which means, Chuckles getting to react to my picks in the next round is not ideal. But yeah, Closed Door Time, I just wanted to make a really, really bad Song of Time.
Yeah. At least you guys didn't start with Song of Time like another seed.
Yeah.
That would have been unfortunate.
Yeah.
Admittedly, forced crossing to get your Song of Time was pretty nasty.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I wanted. On Biggeron for Lens for logical crossing, no doubt.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, the location of the claim check was pretty funny and convenient.
Yeah.
Well, at that point, you knew you didn't need it because Market was foolish.
Absolutely not.
So,
I still decided to be like, oh, if you're gonna leave it right outside your doorstep, I'll at least give it to you, guy.
I think the problem was that like I wanted to go into fire, so I knew I would have to go all the way back round if I picked it up. So I just jumped back in the lava.
Yeah. Well, again, game 3, excited to see it. If anybody doesn't have any questions for our runners, Sadie, you can go ahead and take us away.
Do you have a game 3 scheduled yet?
Not yet.
Presumably not, because you didn't
No.
know it was going to happen.
Yeah, not yet.
No, not yet.
Any ideas what you're going to do for obviously you don't necessarily want to tip your hand too much, but if you've got a potential draft strategy in mind.
Probably MMR.
Let's not, please. No, nothing in mind right now. Gonna take today and figure out what I'm looking at and then go from there.
All right. Well, can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I'm very excited. And Hollow, I know that you've had some electrical issues this week. I'm so happy that we were able to stress test your system and it all worked out today. Because this was a truly great match.
I'm running a 50-foot extension cord across my entire house to power my office.
It was great. It was great.
I respect the shonkiness of that. That's great.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do if you want a Zooter. Yeah, so shout out to both of our runners today, Chuckles and HollowLogic. Go give them a follow. I adore them both as runners, and they are so much fun to watch and talk to. So thank you both. Shout out to our trackers, Sidon, Blue Roses, and Shannock. You all were wonderful today, making sure we knew what the hell was happening. Shout out to our commentators, Skygoro and Benjy. You both were wonderful today. I love your dulcet tones. And I am Sadie. I was your restreamer.